Hello viewers, another fire alarm system test. This one is going to be the same setup as last time, as nothing has changed, but there's going to be some big changes in the next one, so I thought I'd do a last test for this system before most of this gets replaced. Gonna replace that with a smoke detector, 2-wire. And this panel here, I have been seriously debating on buying a new one. Like a 5-zone with a screen. But I've been reading through the comments. I know I don't reply to them, but I do read through them. And a lot of people are saying that this looks like a professional system, and I'm not an expert, but I think it's because there's no overkill with the system. This is an appropriate sized panel for a 2 pull station and single smoke detector circuit. And if I got a new panel and it had 5 or 10 zones, it probably would not match. So, same setup inside. Got a 12-volt power supply there for this dialer. I'm going to buy a relay card. The reason why I waited so long to get the card was because there is a version that has 2 relays for an alarm, or a relay for the alarm and relay for the trouble. And I've been waiting for the relay for the alarm and trouble to come on eBay, but I've not found it yet. So I'm just going to go with the 2 alarms. And I'm hopefully going to get some wire mold and cover all this up. I'm going to rip out that piece of existing wire mold, move this exit sign around, move it up more. I don't know why I ran the wire like that down, but... And same notification appliance next to it. I'm going to be putting a sync module on the right side, so the wire's just going to come into that box, come out the side, go into that, and come back. I don't feel like running a separate wire out of the panel because I got this all clean and tidy down there. It'd look ugly if I put a box next to it. That wire mold goes up between the meters there. Same pull station, I'm going to leave these here. I really like this design of pull station by Firelight. Looks very clean and modern, not like the older ones. And that is the first in line for the circuit. So the wires come and they go over here. This place is a mess. But this is the end of line device. And so is that. That's also going to be replaced. I'm going to get the new system sensor L series for that one and that one there. So these old ones will come out. Pull stations will stay the same. And this room is very oddly proportioned. It's a very tall ceiling. It's more than 9 foot tall. Because I got a 9-foot post in here once and stood it up and it didn't touch the ceiling. So that pull station's right at eye level for me, and I'm around 6 foot tall. It's just an oddly proportioned room. And then this exit sign, that does not work. The acrylic lens that fits in the bottom there came out. It fell out and smashed all over, and I don't think I'm going to be finding a replacement for it. So I'm going to take that whole exit sign down. Even though it's vintage, I'll just keep it as a collection piece, and I'll put up an emergency light. On eBay they sell nasty cheap recreation lights that look like the old style emergency lights they all see in like old hospitals with a car battery in them. And if I don't like it, I'll just blow it up with this device here and then get a, generic modern looking one. Right, just to test the system.
Still haven't replaced the battery in it yet. I keep forgetting to do that because I have to buy one on eBay. This battery in here is I don't know if that's a real brand or just a knockoff one from China, but when I search for this battery, it's a 12 volt 7 amp hour battery. Is that yes, right? And when I went and I searched battery, I just clicked show highest to lowest price, or lowest to highest price, and the first one that I seen was the one that I bought. So it does seem like it's going bad. I was testing the voltage on it. It doesn't seem to be performing as well as it used to. Test this side over here. This is a nasty cheap fire extinguisher I got at Lowe's. It's not a professional brand. I need to get one of those. Put the key down. Why did I put the key down? Oh. I will set the smoke detector off for this one, so. There's this heat detector. Okay, now the question is, am I going to be able to do this one-handed? The fire in zone 2 alarm. And reset. I guess it went back to temperature. I'm going to hook up the dialer, and I have a phone service now, so a landline, going back in time, hook that up so it'll call my cell phone. It would have been nice to get the trouble, but these panels are becoming really rare. And I don't think I'm going to find one on eBay anytime soon. And there's one of these panels listed on eBay for $725. You gotta be kidding me. I don't understand. These panels sell for a whole lot on eBay secondhand. It's funny when I go out in the field and do like electrical work, they just get thrown away when they're getting replaced. I have been trying to save, alarms and stuff. So you can see these are my notable pieces, but after a while it kind of becomes case of the economics law of diminishing return. Every new firelight pool station brings less and less value until a point where you don't have any room to stick it, because I have boxes in the basement filled with them. So I really like this panel. I'm probably going to put it in when I buy my own house and put in a fire alarm system. It's probably going to be the main panel. It's a simple panel. It looks pretty awesome with the steampunk vents on the top and the black lines that surround the any details on the front, like the corners and the glass window. But that's basically it for this system. Catch you in the next video.